Your partner has been living with deep regret, a shadow that follows them wherever they go. When they first made the choice to involve a third party in your relationship, they convinced themselves it would bring excitement, fulfillment, and happiness. Perhaps they felt there was something missing or believed that their needs weren't fully met. At the time, it may have seemed like a harmless choice, a way to explore feelings or chase after something new. But as time passed, the consequences of that decision became painfully clear. Rather than finding joy, they were left with guilt, remorse, and a sense of loss that continues to weigh heavily on them. They have now begun to see the true cost of their actions. In trying to find happiness elsewhere, they not only caused damage to themselves but also inflicted deep emotional wounds on you and on the relationship you built together. They are slowly realizing that their decision was not just a simple mistake but a turning point that disrupted the life you shared. The mind can be a powerful influence, often louder than the heart. In this case, it seems that their mind, perhaps driven by impulse, ego, or a desire for novelty, overpowered the quiet wisdom of their heart. That moment of weakness led them to make a choice that now feels irreversible. Yet the irony is that the very thing they sought through this third party has become the source of their greatest pain. The connection they pursued has left their heart broken. The third party may have turned away, revealed their true intentions, or simply failed to provide the emotional fulfillment your partner thought they would find. This heartbreak has been a harsh but necessary teacher, forcing them to face their own actions and to see the magnitude of the harm they caused. They are entering what can only be called a moment of reckoning, a time when they are truly confronting the weight of their decisions and what those decisions have cost them. This is the stage at which they are likely to seek reconciliation. The deep regret they carry could draw them back to you, not only out of longing but also out of a newfound respect for what you offered all along. You represented stability, loyalty, care, and love that asked for nothing in return, something that no fleeting connection could ever truly replace. But while they may be ready to return, the choice now lies with you. The question that must be answered is no longer whether they regret their choice, but whether you want to welcome them back into your life or release them and move on. At present, your partner appears to be distancing themselves from the third party. They may no longer be communicating or engaging with that person, perhaps because the relationship collapsed under the weight of manipulation or betrayal. There is a certain karmic balance at play here. The very person who once lured your partner away may have been manipulative, exploiting your partner's vulnerabilities, feeding their ego, and taking advantage of their need for control. Your partner may have a dominant or controlling personality, preferring to take charge of situations, but in this case, that very trait may have been used against them. This realization, that they were manipulated, that they were not in as much control as they thought, has been humbling. Now they are entering a phase of awakening. The illusion of happiness they once pursued has dissolved, leaving only the truth. Nothing can compare to the unconditional love and care that comes from someone who truly cherishes them. This realization can be painful but also transformative. It can inspire them to not only seek forgiveness but also to work on themselves, to become a better partner, and to rebuild what was lost. You have been a source of strength and inspiration to them, even if you do not fully realize it. Despite the hurt, you represent what is good and grounding in their life. They may come back to you with regret in their heart, seeking not only forgiveness but also a second chance to prove that they can love you the way you deserve to be loved. Forgiveness, in this context, becomes more than just a word. It is a powerful force, capable of transforming pain into growth and rebuilding trust where it has been shattered. But forgiveness is not something that can be rushed or forced. It is a process that requires time, reflection, and a willingness to heal. To forgive does not mean to forget or to excuse what happened. Rather, it means choosing to release the grip of resentment and allowing space for something new to grow. If you are able to find forgiveness in your heart, it can open the door to a stronger and more meaningful relationship. You and your partner could emerge from this experience not just as a couple who survived a betrayal, but as two people who have learned, grown, and deepened your connection. However, forgiveness is not the only path available to you. It is equally valid to decide that this chapter of your life must end. Holding on to grudges and resentment will only prolong your pain, but choosing to walk away can be an act of self-love and empowerment. It can mean acknowledging that you deserve a relationship built on trust, respect, and loyalty, and if your partner cannot provide that, then it may be time to let go. Communication is critical in either scenario. You and your partner must be willing to sit down and have an honest, vulnerable conversation about what happened, why it happened, and how you both feel. This conversation may be uncomfortable and raw, but it is necessary if you are to find clarity and closure. Expressing your feelings openly, your anger, your hurt, your fear, allows you to release them rather than holding them inside. Listening to your partner's perspective can also help you understand their motives, even if you do not agree with them. Through such honest dialogue, you can gain a clearer picture of whether reconciliation is possible or whether parting ways is the healthier choice. Remember that forgiveness is not solely for the benefit of your partner. It is also a gift to yourself. By forgiving, you release yourself from the heavy burden of anger and resentment. This does not mean you must remain with them, but it allows you to move forward, with them or without them, without carrying the poison of bitterness in your heart. Compassion plays a major role in this process as well. Compassion for your partner allows you to see their humanity, their flaws, their struggles, their capacity for error. Compassion for yourself reminds you that you are allowed to feel hurt, to set boundaries, and to make decisions that prioritize your well-being. When compassion and forgiveness work together, they create a safe space for healing and growth. This space can either serve as the foundation for rebuilding your relationship or as a stepping stone toward a new chapter in your life. Your journey up to this point has been nothing short of a roller coaster. You have likely felt the searing pain of betrayal, the heavy weight of sadness, the numbness of shock, and the restless energy of anger. And now, as your partner begins to show regret, you may feel torn between hope and caution. Hope whispers that things can be repaired, that love can return stronger than before. Caution warns you not to rush, not to trust too easily, not to put yourself in harm's way again without clear changes. If you choose to give your partner another chance, it is crucial to take things slowly. Do not rush back into the same patterns that existed before. Establish clear boundaries, communicate your needs, and make sure both of you are committed to doing the work necessary to rebuild trust. Trust, once broken, cannot be restored overnight. It is rebuilt slowly, brick by brick, through consistent honesty, accountability, and respect. With time, effort, and sincerity, a relationship can not only recover from betrayal but even grow stronger because of the lessons learned. On the other hand, if you feel that too much damage has been done, that your trust cannot be restored, or that you simply no longer wish to continue, then choosing to part ways may be the healthiest option. The universe has a way of guiding us toward what is meant for us, even if the journey is painful. Letting go may feel heartbreaking at first, but it can also open the door to new opportunities, new love, and a deeper sense of self-worth. You deserve a love that is unwavering, that values and cherishes you fully, and the universe will align to bring that to you when you are ready. This moment in your life is not just about deciding whether to stay or to go. It is about reclaiming your power. It is about reminding yourself that you have agency, that you have the right to choose what kind of love and life you want to experience. Whether you decide to rekindle the relationship or to close the chapter, do so with compassion, not only for your partner but for yourself. Your heart deserves peace, and your soul deserves freedom. Your partner will likely return to you with a heavy heart, carrying the undeniable weight of their regret. The choice to forgive or to walk away rests solely with you. There is no wrong choice, only the choice that feels true and aligned with your highest good. If you choose to stay, let the focus be on rebuilding with intention. If you choose to go, let the focus be on releasing with grace. Either way, trust yourself. You are a unique and special individual, and you hold the power to create the life you dream of living. This experience, as painful as it has been, can be a catalyst for transformation, for you, for your partner, and for your future. Whether your journey leads you back into each other's arms or onward to something entirely new, may it lead you to a place of deeper love, peace, and fulfillment.